scholars of room 31.
Please stand. Put your right hand over your heart. Ready, begin.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
That this month of January is Black History Month, here's Brianna and Alea with some facts about Thurgood Marshall and Rosa Parks.
Thurgood Marshall was an African-American civil rights activist who had an impact on many people's lives. He was also a lawyer and fought for social justice and felt that having a more diverse student body was best for all schools. He is most famous for winning the Brown versus Board of Education movement. He was appointed to the U.S. Supreme Court in 1967 and served there for 24 years. Marshall also served alongside Bill Clinton as his top aide. Thurgood Marshall will always be remembered for trying his best to end racial segregation.
Rosa Parks was an African-American woman during the time of segregation and racial tension. She was treated unfairly as every African-American was at that time and decided to stand up for herself. And one small moment made a big impact in the civil rights movement. It was any other day on the night of December 1st, 1955. Rosa was on the bus ride home after a long day of work and the bus was full. The bus driver asked her to give her seat to a white man and she refused. Shortly after, she was arrested. This arrest sparked up the 381-day boycott in which African Americans refused to use buses and bus drivers were losing profit. The boycott lasted more than a year and finally ended when, in December of 1956, segregation was banned in public transportation. Rosa was later named the mother of the civil rights movement, and thanks to her, African Americans were getting closer to receive the rights they deserved.
Unit 5 ELA is all about technology and innovation. We've been studying inventions over time and how they have impacted society. For example, in 1764, the spinning jenny was invented, all the way to, let's say, 1850, where the dishwasher was invented. Finally, in 2012, Steve Jobs invented the first iPad.
Our class project right now is to create an app that will impact lives of others. We are super excited about this app. My app is called Black Flames. My app is based on an anime game. It's free, there's in-app purchases, and you can customize your character to do different abilities.
Sixth graders are busy writing their speeches for the district speech competition in March. This year's topic is what freedom means to me. We started with a flow map, and we are in the stages of creating topic sentences for the details and for the body of the essay. Here's a sneak peek. Ladies and gentlemen, ever wondered what it's like to be executed for what you believe in, what you say, or what you do? Well, in the past and in some places, you don't have to imagine. This right that we have to do whatever we want, as long as it doesn't hurt others, in which case, please don't do it. It's a little something we call freedom, and sometimes we take it for granted. Freedom is perceived in several ways, but this is how I see it.
Do you know what stamina is? Stamina is the ability to do something for a long time without getting tired or giving up. We've been tracking our daily reading and writing stamina. As you can see, we have been keeping track of our AR time, our Lexia time, and our writing time. How many minutes can you read without getting distracted?
Hey Jefferson Scholars, this is Mrs. Arate. It's that time again. It's time for Kids Run the OC. Have you ever wanted to run a marathon? This is your opportunity. It's a 12-week session where we meet every Thursday after school to run our Kids Run the OC. Take a look. You should be receiving a flyer letting you know about Kids Run the OC. And again, being a marathoner is a huge thing. We had lots of kids from last year. I hope you can join. Bye.
come join us. We're going to be playing with the parachute, guys.
JFC is playing ROSA Friday.
Go team, good luck. Well, that's all we have for you today.
Thanks for tuning in to the Eagle Express, the news that keeps you flying.